Each year, the second Monday in October is a federal holiday in the USA celebrating an Italian who sailed for Spain and landed in the Bahamas. In his native Italian, he was Cristoforo Colombo. To his Spanish benefactors, he was Cristobal Colon, and we call him Christopher Columbus. And when he sailed the ocean blue in 1492, he was bound for the Far East, not knowing that the Americas and a Pacific Ocean were along the way. When he sighted Cuba, he thought it was mainland China. He thought Hispaniola was Japan. Columbus called the locals he encountered Indios, meaning Indians, as in India, where he thought he was headed. They were Native Americans. Columbus was appointed Viceroy and Governor of the Indies, a title the Spanish crown eventually stripped him of after accusations of incompetence, tyranny, and torture. This dark history prompted some states and cities, including here, the District of Columbia, to instead observe this as Indigenous Peoples Day. Yet many celebrate Columbus as having discovered America. Continents named after explorer Amerigo Vespucci. Unlike Columbus, Vespucci was out to prove that there was a new world, and both of them showed up 500 years after Norse explorer Leif Erikson set foot here. Back to the future. This week marked the 250th anniversary of Captain James Cook landing the HMS Endeavour in New Zealand, ushering in colonial rule there. And not all the Kiwis were celebrating. 9 indigenous people died in their first encounter with Captain Cook in 1769. And in 2019, Laura Clark, the British High Commissioner to New Zealand, acknowledged.
That was greatly regretted by the crew of the Endeavour at the time, as documented in the diary of Joseph Banks. And it is regretted here today. It is deeply sad that the first encounter happened in the way that it did. And to you, as the descendants of those killed, I offer my every sympathy. For I understand that the pain does not diminish with time.
I'm Larry King, questioning, listening, learning. You know, I've always said I never learned anything when I was talking. It's important to listen. Question more.